Hello, this is a short video about a recent purchase in August 2016 of a Baikal MP654 Makarov CO2 4.5mm ball bearing pistol. Recently bought this from a gunsmith's in Newport, South Wales. It is, like I said, it's the Baikal Makarov, very heavy pistol. Nickel version. It came in this hard case with the Baikal logo, and it came obviously with the gun, the magazine, and some BBs or ball bearings, 4.5mm, and that was it. But very nice gun, and it's not the normal or the usual cheap cast alloy type or zinc alloy type things that replica CO2 air guns usually come in. This is proper heavy gun quality metal, which I'm very impressed with. The machining of the gun seems to be very good. It's very robust and quite heavy. But for me, when I had that, I thought, oh, right. To me, I like to see a manual. I like to see other bits and pieces, and if I can, I'd like to get whatever I can. So basically, I went on Google search and found one of the European American Army EAA manuals. So I just downloaded and printed it off. So I got a nice manual now. And also the old guns used to come with tools to clean it with, tools to take it apart. So I went on eBay, looked, and there wasn't any available in this country, but in Russia there is. So that is the cleaning tool, and I think I paid about £10 for that off eBay from a chap in Russia. A little bit expensive, but I'd like to have everything that I can have. And also I've also purchased the tool as well. This tool was about £12, again from Russia. They seem to have still parts available over there for these guns. Now this tool, you can use it to do up the magazine screw. You can use it to undo the handle on the back. And also you can undo the valves quite easily with this tool as well. Okay, so that and again, I'm a bit fussy. I like the tools. I could use a screwdriver. I could make a tool to fit that, but I just like the original stuff. I'll just show you. Oh, and also from Russia as well, I've also bought a couple of sets of seals. Seal kits that should last me quite a few years. Some people are saying on forums and stuff like that usually the only seal that goes is this small one here, which is in the bottom of here where the CO2 goes in. But I've just bought 3 sets here, about £6 a set, so it's not too expensive. So I bought them, and again, like I said, they were from Russia. Now with this gun, when I bought it, or when I purchased it, it had a nickel barrel, which is there, with a recess as well. They say this, even though it's 2016, it is a generation 4 with the wider grips. It's not the PM frame, it's the PMM frame. If this was the real gun, it'd have I think it's something like a 12 round magazine instead of a 10. So yeah, but yeah, so it come with this nickel magazine with a recess in it to make it, I don't know, maybe look a bit more realistic. But again, on eBay searching, I found well, it was described as a barrel and a silencer, which is this, but it's actually not a silencer. It is a great piece of kit. It's all metal. There's no plastic in it at all. But basically, it is a smoothbore barrel and barrel extension. Now, this is a smoothbore barrel, which was very easy to fit, and this is the extension. And they're both sleeved, as you can may tell, and it is 4.5mm. Now, what I will say, and it's smoothbore, what I will say is previously with this barrel, this gun would fire lead, Gamo lead 4.5mm ball bearings fine. Now it doesn't, because this barrel is tighter. I think it's made for the steel 4.5mm BBs, which is a smaller diameter, and it's smooth bore, and it seems to work very well. The quality of this item was really good, and to fit it, you just screw it on. Yeah, like I said, it was advertised as a barrel and silencer. It's not. It is just a barrel extension. And again, obviously you can fire it without or with, but with, obviously the feet per second go up. So that was that. And again, eBay, Russia, that was where that was from. Now, I've done a couple of other mods as well. Now, again, you probably noticed already that I'm a bit of a tinkerer. This is the original 3-hole valve that came with the gun. I've exchanged that for some people call it I think it's a Mercedes valve or a moon valve, purchased on eBay. That was from Italy. It was expensive, but it's been electronically machined out. EDM, I can't remember what that stands for, but they've machined it out so that there's a lot more flow through. It's virtually twice as much flow through this valve than the standard 3-dual 3-hole valve. Then the standard spring that the valve that holds the valve or seals the valve against this, which is the saddle, and also obviously the hammer comes down. It's a firing pin. The firing pin hits this, and it forces against the spring to let the CO2 through. Now I had this is 0.9mm thick wire. I've had 10 made in 0.7mm wire, which has improved the feet per second quite considerably. So I said I had 10 made quite cheaply, and obviously I got the one in here already, and that so that's the original spring, and this is the upgrade spring then. Upgrade spring, so that'll upgrade your feet per second. No problems with the valve sealing. It still seals fine, so I was quite happy with that, because that was one of my concerns. And that's it really. I may upload a video of it shooting through some cans in the future. Thanks for your interest.